What's up guys, this is KhUnlimited. Today I have another video for you guys, and this is a type of video I don't do often. I don't expect myself to do this more, but I got tagged by my friend SpiritBlade to do the video game tag. I didn't know what this was, but then I saw his video, which is basically you answer questions related to video games. So he tagged me, so I'm like, why not? Why don't I do it? Okay, so there's basically how it goes is there's these 15 questions you gotta answer, and he has them in the description, so I guess I'm gonna read off those. So number one is, how old were you when you first started playing video games? For me, I think I was about 7 years old. I'm not sure. I was around 7 or 6 years old. I think it was before when I was 7 years old, because remember 7 years old I started playing on my PS2. But before I was 7, I remember I used to play the Sega and this like bootleg version of the Nintendo 64. It was like this version which came with like 700 plus preloaded games. It's funny. So at the time I thought that was a legit one, because I didn't even know there was like another one. Then after I found out when I got older, I'm like, oh, this is fake. Shit, this console was so awesome. So yeah, it was Nintendo 64, and yeah, I think it was when I was 7 years old or a year before that, somewhere 6, 7ish, somewhere around then. Question number 2 is, what is it about video games that you love? I think the thing I really love about a video game is that you can really get immersed in it, and I don't really mean just visually, like it's not because it has amazing graphics, it's mostly because of the story, which is one of the main reasons I really like Kingdom Hearts. Obviously that's what my channel is based on, is because the immersion you get from the story. It's something fictional, but you can just be in love with the story, and not only that, so much aspects of it bring you together. The story, the characters, these characters are fake, they're not even real, they're just like a bunch of polygons and pixels put together, but then they make characters that you really just in terms you fall in love with, because there's amazing characters. You look up to this. Sometimes some people actually look up to video game characters, and they're just people like you're like, oh shit, if he was real, I'd like be best friends with him or something like that. It's like the way that they could just immerse you in the game, make you think it's real. I think that's like the best aspect of video games, is immersion. Just any way that they can make you think that it's real, and I think they've been doing that a bit better and better, and hopefully Kingdom Hearts does that with Kingdom Hearts 3 once again. Question number 3 is, can violent and graphic games be a bad influence on people? The people always ask this question, and I really feel is like the only people who would actually be influenced by these people are those people who are kind of, I don't know, like they don't know how to make good decisions. Like those people who may be mentally challenged. I'm not trying to be offensive or anything, but people who actually don't know how to think. Like if you're like a person who knows how to normally think, like you're an average person, I think you'd know, like you don't go outside and shoot someone. You know the difference between bad and good. Is someone maybe who doesn't have a fully developed mind, or they have a problem with them, and maybe they don't know the difference between right and wrong. That's the only way I'd see that happening. Or someone who's just like, actually no, that's the only situation. The person who just can't tell the difference between good and bad and just go out because they're mentally challenged, or they have some kind of disorder. That's the only way I see it happening. I don't think I'd ever see it with a normal person who just go outside and kill someone, because the people who usually do go out and kill someone for the fun of it, they're obviously mentally challenged in a way if they thought that was a good idea. So yeah, unless they're like mentally challenged or have some kind of disorder, I don't think a graphic video game would influence them to do something like that. It's just kind of stupid. So number 4 is PC or console. Me and myself, I'm a console gamer. That's just what I am. PC games, the only reason I don't really like PC games is mouse and keyboard. I don't think it's a good controller at all. It's just meh, you kind of like forget the keys. And the other reason I haven't been to PC games is because I don't have a PC. I have a laptop, could never run a game on it. But this summer actually I am building a PC with my friends. It's not for gaming, it's primarily for video editing for this and graphic design, since I'm into that kind of stuff. And I will be PC gaming on it, like not obviously like retarded intense gaming, but I will be doing it. I think it'll be kind of fun, but I think my main premise of gaming will be still console gaming. I just find that more enjoyable. I find the controller much better, and I could connect my controller to my PC, but going through that each time is just annoying. And I think the consoles have better exclusives. Like I like Little Big Planet, I like Infamous, and that's kind of stuff I don't think you can get on PC. So I think the console exclusive just kind of take me over, and that's why I don't go on PC. I just get bored of PC games really quick. Number 5 is, do you watch Let's Players on YouTube, and if so, who? Yes, I do watch Let's Players. I used to watch a lot of Let's Players, but now I'm only singled down to one Let's Player, I think, which is Dashy Games. Dashy Games, his humor is amazing. Like he's always hype, he's always energetic, which is why I love to watch him. It's never like he's just boring in a Let's Play. Every Let's Play is kind of like jam-packed and exciting. I watch him every day. A lot of the other Let's Players I don't watch anymore. I used to watch every day SkywardWing. I saw his 1.5 Let's Play, but the only reason I really was watching that because I didn't play Kingdom Hearts 1, so I was watching that. But his new Let's Play is like 2.5. I'm not watching right now since I've played the game, but I will be coming back to his Let's Plays when he does like games that I didn't play, like The World Ends With You, so I will be going back on him. And I don't think there's any other Let's Players. Dashy Games is really the only main Let's Player that I do watch consistently every day. Number 7 is, what is your favorite genre of games? I'd have to say RPGs. Like I know it's like the answer that almost everyone gives, or more specifically JRPGs. I think they're called. I'm not good with genres, but like things like Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna get into Final Fantasy with 15 since now there's real time games like that, just where you just take the role of a character, especially like Sora. And yeah, I think JRPGs is nothing to really just explain about that. I just like them. I enjoy them the most. I think, like I said in the first answer, second one, that they really immerse me. I just enjoy those games a lot. Number 8, are you an old school gamer or do you like getting the newest consoles? I'd say the only thing that makes me an old school gamer is really, actually no, I'm kind of an old school gamer, as I like to buy collections of my old favorite games. Like right now I'm not really playing through any new games. I'm playing through Kingdom Hearts, I'm playing through the Sly collection. I do plan on getting the Ratchet and Clank collection soon, so I guess that makes me old school. And next gen or new gen, I don't like jump for those right away. I get them after a while. Usually the only reason I would get them early if it's cheap, and that's what I did. I don't know if you could see, my PS4 is like kind of somewhere in this area, and the only reason we got that is because the price lowered down a bit. So yeah, I'd say I'm more of an old school gamer. Like I play Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet and Clank, like I mentioned, and yeah, I'm not really, like I do enjoy new games, but a lot of them I don't enjoy that much. Like one of the best new games that I tried a few months ago was Infamous Second Son. Other than that, like new games, I haven't really been playing that much. Like I barely buy games. I buy games like maybe once every 3 months or 2 months. So yeah, mostly I buy old school games and collections. So yeah, I'd say I'm more of an old school gamer. Number 9, Nintendo or Sega? When I was growing up, I was more of Sega. We had like 2 Segas and or Segas, I don't know. That's what I used to play on mostly. Like I think there was like a Power Ranger game, a Tasmanian Devil. I think that's on Sega, I'm not sure. I used to play those all the time, but seeing it now, I think I'd rather be into Nintendo. The only Nintendo console or like handheld I guess I have is the 2DS, and we have a 3DS XL, which is my brother's. Sorry if you heard the notification, but yeah, I think Nintendo I would be more into now. I really like the games they have on the Wii U, like since they focus more on co-op, but I don't have a Wii U myself. I just never got around to getting it, and since I can't afford it, I'm focusing on other things like building my PC and affording that. But I think for now, I think I like Nintendo better, but back in the day, I think I would like Sega better, because that's just what I grew up with. Number 10, favorite and least favorite video game character. For favorite, I'd say Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Riku and young Xehanort. Riku kind of like a good guy, like young Xehanort is a bad guy. Like I don't know, I just like both of them, kind of similar in ways, and they're my favorite characters. Most hated character? That's a hard one. Holy shit. I don't think I hate a video game character. Like me myself, I don't play that much video games. Like I mean, I play video games obviously, but I stick to one series. Like Kingdom Hearts is my main series I stick on, and I maybe go to like 3 different series. But like I don't really play so much games that I really learn to hate a character. I don't think I have any character that I would hate. Maybe I could like comment it on this video if I like remember after or add it back into this video, but I don't think I hate a character. I do like dislike characters mildly, like in Kingdom Hearts it'd be Terra. Like I don't hate the guy, I don't hate a character, I don't like him, but like hate, there is no character, I don't think I hate a character. So yeah, favorite character would be Riku and young Xehanort. Hate, I don't think I have one, I'm not sure. Number 11, are you a Let's Player, and if yes, what influenced you to make a gaming channel? If no, would you ever consider making one? So I tried Let's Plays for a while on this channel. Obviously you guys would know if you're a kind of a older subscriber from a few months ago. I stopped doing Let's Plays. I don't think they're my thing, to be honest. Like talking for 15 minutes, like just playing a game, like it's hard for me. I don't think it's something, I don't think I'm really that interested in talking for that long, especially when playing a game. Some people have it as kind of like a natural talent. They go play a game and say interesting stuff, but being able to focus on a game, being able to be good at the game, and also commentating, that's something that I can do. And I tried it on channel, it didn't really go well, and I don't think I would be doing it in the future. And it's just not something that I made for. I'm more like the videos that I do now, theories sometimes, but discussions, things like that I'm good with. But Let's Plays, no, that's not my thing. But talking about the gaming channel, why I made, I guess you could consider this a gaming channel since I talk about Kingdom Hearts, but my main influence was SkywarWing. He's who I mainly used to watch, and when I saw his Let's Plays, I love Kingdom Hearts, why don't I make a YouTube channel? And yeah, that's what I did. I made this YouTube channel about Kingdom Hearts. Since I did have a past YouTube channel, it kind of went downhill when some sabotage thing happened, but I made this YouTube channel for Kingdom Hearts. But SkywarWing was my main influence. So yeah. Number 12. Okay, so number 12, favorite video game soundtrack. It'd have to be a soundtrack from Kingdom Hearts, obviously. They have the best music. I don't have any in specific, like just listen to any soundtrack for Kingdom Hearts, they're all amazing. But recently I've been listening to a soundtrack from Final Fantasy 15, forgot what it's called. The main one they have right now, I think it's called like Gratias Mundi, Gratias Mundi, something like that. Gratis Mundi. I've been listening to that a lot. I really fell in love with it. I have like an hour version I usually play back. I stopped listening to it now since like I was listening to like 24/7 all the time. But yeah, I really love that soundtrack, and any soundtrack in Kingdom Hearts. So listen to any, you'll fall in love. But yeah, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. Those are the main soundtracks that I really love. Number 13, any game recommendations. Kingdom Hearts is an amazing game. Obviously, you know that if you're on my channel. Other games I recommend: Little Big Planet. I love that, especially with friends. Ratchet and Clank. It's amazing. They're mostly games I'm gonna recommend. You guys probably know Ratchet and Clank, Sly. What others are there? Wait, let me look at my games. Infamous Second Son. If you have a PS4, like I recommend it to my friend, and he's pretty happy about it. So yeah, Infamous Second Son if you have a PS4, and I think that's it for games to recommend. Yeah, Sly series, Ratchet series, the Planet series, Kingdom Hearts, and Infamous Second Son. Past Infamous games are good too, but I think this was a really big step. So yeah, those are the games I'd recommend. Number 14, if you could be a character from any game, who would you choose and why? I said that Riku was my favorite character in Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically, but the character I would want to be is Sora. Like, I'm guessing that you would kind of take on them trait-wise too, and personality. I think Sora has the best personality. He's always like funny about a situation. He's always perky. Something I like. So to be any character in the game, I think it would be Sora. He's the main guy. And Riku went through like deep shit in Kingdom Hearts 1. He went through the darkness. I don't want to go through that. Screw that. But like to be actually in a game as a character, I think Sora would be awesome. Hanging out with Goofy, Donald all the time. And yeah, Sora would be a character I'd really want to be in a video game. And last but not least, number 15 is who do you tag? So the person who tagged me, SpiritBlade, he basically tagged like every person that I would have tagged. But I don't think he tagged EdoNinjaStormHD, so you're getting tagged. I'll just re-tag a few people you tagged just to get people. Alienator11, Unification, I tag you guys. I don't think there's like anyone else I could tag that you didn't tag. For the shit of it, I'll tag like someone you didn't. SkywardWing, HMK. I don't think they would do it, but why not? Just tag them for the people or for the sake of tagging people. And yeah, that's all I can think of. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video game tag. I don't know if I'm gonna do more of these in the future. I don't expect myself to do more, but I just did it since SpiritBlade tagged me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless, and hope to see you guys later. And remember the possibilities for Kingdom Hearts are limited. Later.